It's in the game.
Ball like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, brewing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache, send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Ball back here, get back. Ball back here, get back. It's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi's Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs.
Let's go!
It's the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens and the champions of the NFC, the New Orleans Saints. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching, Greg, and for the players, this moment, they've built so much, and now it's here, a chance to take the field in the biggest football game of them all.
Yeah, and what do we hear all week, Mike, from every team leading up to the Super Bowl? For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Down. Left 10 black. Hut, hut.
Operating from the gun, it's Rattler. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I'll tell you what, Mike, if you thought this place was rocking before, after that interception, it just took this atmosphere to a whole nother level. And now let's see if this offense can come out, take a deep breath, deal with some of these early emotions, and take advantage and strike for some points.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. Moving to his left. Off he goes. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the option, they give it to Henry. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
on third down. Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Ravens. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Hey, go Fury. Here we go. Stay. Go. Stay.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
Brings up second and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8.
Hut.
He'll go again here with Kamara. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Hey, check Mega. Black 40. Hut.
He'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he's going to have it up for the first down. They'll mark him up at the 39-yard line.
I like that call on third down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on third down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating third down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with third down run.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Yellow. Hut.
To throw on second down is Rattler. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
Okay, right? Ultra. Ultra. Come on, set. Hut. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Down. Black. 95. Check smash. Set. Go.
To the air again. Rattler. Offensive line did their part, but the rush finally gets home and brings them down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Here's Blake Groupie for the Saints. A field goal try. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. His kick is good! From 60 yards out, he's got the legs to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
Justice Hill to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Hey, middle. Hey, Alpha, what?
Gonna go right back to Henry. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, 7-3 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. Come on.
They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Mario Davis there on the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
Hey. Sit up. 180. Sit up.
Now Lamar gonna hang on to it. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
It is 3rd and 10.
13. 180. Sit up.
Now Jackson on the move. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 32 yards. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And the Saints will take over at their own 15.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Opposite. Green. Ready.
On 1st down, he'll start out with Kamara. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Ready. Black. Ready. Go. Ready.
Another run here with Kamara. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. It was Arterius Washington bringing him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Shotgun snap here for Rattler. He gets that to his tight end, Moreau. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. Without question, something you never want to see, especially here on Super Bowl Sunday. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. That's to his tight end, Juwan Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Come on, set. Blue, 30 set.
On first and 10, Rattler. Back deep for Olave. That is brought in. And he will score. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Don't worry.
Jackson out of the pistol. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. They get 21 on that one. Good for a Raven first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. 180! Nice shot! Sit up!
To the air one more time with Jackson. Pass to the tight end, Charlie Kolar. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
16 more yards.
His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the
down, 8 yards to go.
Middle.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now here's second and goal. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Back hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third and goal for Jackson. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's fourth down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. John Harbaugh will send out the field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. And the Ravens will tie this game up here late in the first half.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well. So they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
On the return, the Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go now. Check, yellow, 22. Hut.
A fake to Kamara, and now Rattler at deep for Olave. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Could we have a finish to remember here in Santa Clara? Second half underway in Super Bowl 60. Here comes Hill on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yo.
It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 38 yards.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some designed runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands. And here, he rips off a big one.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A give right up the middle to Henry. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Alpha, sit hot! 180! Sit hot! 180!
Third and long for Jackson. That'll be intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And the Saints are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
Opposite, green, switch, yellow. Hey, check mega. Hut, set.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Oh, yeah. Alvin Kamara still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it'll lead to a second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Going up top and looking for Flowers. To the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. He'll start at the 2. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Smash 33, yellow. Cut.
It's a give now to Kamara. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 75 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. On comes Blake Krupe for the PAT. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, report! Report! Sit up!
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long.
Get on! Ready! Sit up!
Now it's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Okay, ready? Megan, let's go now. Red, 38. Blaster. Ready.
Rattler gonna throw on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Here we go, set. Hey, check. 60 red. 60 red.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. This will be a Saints 1st down as the tackle is made just shy of the 30.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Rattler now back to throw. Moving left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Strike. Ready?
On 3rd down, it's Rattler. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
13. Sit up.
They'll run it with Henry. Down the sideline, inside the 25. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
It's 2nd down.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Pistol formation with Jackson. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for a 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play.
That's going to be blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense.
So they clearly have a beat on this kicking unit. Now there's 2 ways to do it. They either have a tip on the long snapper or the holder. But either way, in this case, they're able to time the snap count perfectly, gain an advantage on the outside, and come away with a huge block.
Down. Set. Go.
A give up the middle with Camara. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Black 40. Hut.
They'll run. It's Camara. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Come on, set. Red 38. Set.
They'll go again here with Camara. And he's going to have it up for the 1st down. They'll mark him up at the 39-yard line.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs. And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here we go. Set.
On second down, here's a run with Camara. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Set. Ultra. Go ultra. Black. 95. Ready.
Throwing on first down, it's Rattler. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This returnable for Wallace. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Sit on.
Jackson gonna keep it himself. He gets free to the 20. They won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
It's a three-tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready, ready. Hey, check mega. Ready, go. Ready.
On the give, this is Camara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 9.
Set, go.
On the handoff, it's Camara. He'll get about 3. And that's going to lead to third down.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. And it's
Here comes third and 6.
Line. Set, check, smash. Hut.
Now Camara. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Oh, mark him up at the 39-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Steal, check, steal. Here we go. Check, huh?
On the ground, it's Camara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. 2 minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Hey, go steal. Ready.
All right, here with Camara. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. 3rd and 9.
Hey, go Fury. 60 red. 60 red.
In motion is Hill.
Set.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Camara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go. What?
Al Lamar going to hang on to it. Oh, short game there to about the 22.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
Loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
And the pistol. Jackson ready. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Set up. Ready. Finish it up. Set up.
Now, Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down.
The spike comes as we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Second down, Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And the Saints are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. And that's going to do it for the 2nd time in franchise history. The New Orleans Saints are Super Bowl champions. Wow, you talk about a compelling Super Bowl. That's as good as we could ask for, Greg. A struggle tight till the end, but ultimately, one team had a little bit more. They are now the champions.
And as in the case in so many Super Bowls, Mike, your entire franchise, and for a lot of these players, their legacies are altered by a play here, a play there. This could have been a totally different outcome, but let's give credit to the champs. They made the plays when they needed, and that's NFL ball, and I'll tell you what, they're going to enjoy this celebration.
Commissioner Roger Goodell ready to present the Lombardi Trophy to the New Orleans Saints, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.